What's going on, everybody? I am your host, Too Elusive, and we're back with another episode of Ye South and Felghana. So, this time around, we are now at the endgame phase of our adventure here. And before I head over to the final dungeon, there's a couple things I want to do first. So, as you probably may have noticed, my level has jumped up a bit since the last playthrough, and that's just because I did some off-screen grinding. But another thing I want to do before we go ahead is talk to this guy here to get a nugget of information.
Supposedly, there's a way of working on Ravel without damaging or diluting its energy. Perfect quality smith. If only I knew the secret. I'm confident I could pull it off and make you the shield of your dreams. Thing is, there are two big obstacles standing in my way. First off, I need more Ravel ore than the miners bring back in a month. And that's a month when the quarry's open. Plus, like I said, when you pound Ravel, you damage it. It's a soft mineral by nature, so there ain't no way around it. I learned the craft from my grandfather, though, and he learned it from the masters on Genos Island. And from all the stories he used to tell, I bet the miracle workers over there knew how to do it.
Alright, so basically, that's a little side quest that you can do, and it will benefit you very greatly if you happen to like get the item in particular that he's talking about. And I will get that item later on when we get to it. But the first thing that we're going to do here is upgrade Genos' sword to its maximum. And I'm going to equip that sucker right now. Unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to say goodbye to my golden armor, but you know what? That's fine. That means I get to do more damage. Anyway, I'm just going to save real quick. And I'm going to take you guys over to where we need to go towards next. Now, you notice that the enemies you're seeing on screen has completely replaced all the enemies we've seen up to this point in this area. And that's because, well, like I said, this is now the late game phase. Oh, I went the wrong way. Basically, every enemy now hits like a truck. Well, I shouldn't say they hit like a truck. By themselves, the damage these guys deal is laughable. But the real damage output comes in when they're swarming you at once. They can go down fairly quick if you use your wind elemental. But like I said, it would be wise to gain a few levels before attempting to head over to Genos Island, which is where we must go. So, to get to Genos Island, we need to head over to the docks, you know, where our ship is at. Oh, and you see these Viking guys? Remember I told you that there's absolutely no point in killing them yet? Well, that rule still stands. Hang on, I'm going to recover my health while I'm here. That rule still stands. You don't want to go ahead and kill these guys. And I'm going to show you the reasons why. Well, first I'm going to get rid of this nuisance here. Now, he still bit me anyway. Alright, where's he at? Okay, hang on. I'm going to try and kill him. Alright. So you see that he's dead. But if you wait a few seconds, he's gonna come back to life. There he is, and it's like I did nothing to him. You don't get any experience when you kill them that way either. So again, there's literally no point.
Yo, you're late. So, this is where Chester and Eleanor are, huh? It's quiet. Too quiet. And I don't like it one bit. Let's just get going before something horrible happens.
That's right, he did get stabbed earlier.
Oh, crying out loud. At all. I'm sorry. I won't be able to help you. Save Elena. Don't worry about me. You go save her. And I'll Loki fell unconscious from his wounds.
Alright, and just like that, Dogi's just gonna chill here from here on out. So I'm just gonna save the game, do a few off-screen preparations, and I'll see you guys when I get back. Alright, and we're back, so onward we march, and see what Genos Island has in store for us here. Aw, dang. Yo, already at the beginning. Come on, you guys know the rule. When the music is gone, that means something's about to go down. It's gonna be a fight.
I knew you'd come.
Hold up. Yo, that's the other priest in that
At the
church.
castle, it was made perfectly clear that you have no hope of defeating us.
Aw, come on. Don't tell me she's bad too. Like, y'all are really not giving priests a good name in this game right here.
And yet here you are. Be it gallant or foolish, you risk it all to save Eleanor. But I cannot let you pass.
See, this is why. This is why I have trust issues with religious symbols in video games, because they always do this. No!
For yours. The battle ends for one of us.
Bro. I feel like I've been lied to and cheated this whole time, man. Oh, snap. Alright, that's a little harder to avoid now. Okay, so it seems the same rule applies. She'll spend like the first... Oh, Jesus. Jesus! She'll spend like the first section of the fight demonstrating her pattern, and then she gets faster, it seems. You know, this whole time I was calling her a he. But, you know, with a voice like that, can you expect me to, like, not think that? Jesus Christ. Alright, I know for a fact that I am definitely going to die the first attempt, because I gotta get used to fighting this person again. Alright, that's one. Dang, they sit forever. Alright, that was smooth dodging right there. Oh, I didn't even get a full combo off. Wow, again, didn't even get a full combo off. Alright, she's getting me a little too much with them fast swords. No! I'm sad. Alright, whatever, you got your one hit. But she's about to go down pretty fast though. I already got her down to like half health. Crap. Wait a minute, I wonder if this version of her has a desperation attack. Oh lordy. Alright, she's about to die. I don't even know why I was worried. Holy Christ. Alright, some hits. Alright, not as many hits as I'd like, but still some hits. Ooh boy. Actually, I think this is her desperation attack. Like, she just makes more clones. Wait a minute. I'm seeing some additional stuff on screen. Okay. So, whoa, hold up. I don't think the orbs can hurt you, actually. Ow. I think they're just there to fire beams, and that's it. Oh man, but I'm starting to die to these swords, though. God, can I live? No! Ugh. I just gotta hit her one more time. Like, just touch her once. Oh no. No. There we go. Alright, so I had to touch her twice, but hey, I got it.
Adol, you've gotten really strong.
Dang, I'm mad that she was Dolaren the whole time, man.
Once, he saved my life. He saved my soul. His words The sight of him was all I ever had to live for. But then he went to the Ilburn's ruins, and he came back, changed. Even so, I still had faith in him, and then he and I became of one body. 12 years ago, we attacked the people of this island. Maybe this is punishment for my sins, for my blind devotion. Thank you, Adol, for saving my soul. Please, help her. Save Elena.
Dang, yo. That's literally the price you pay for being so loyal. Like, if you know that somebody is doing something bad, like, you just shouldn't follow them blindly and hope that it works out. Like, get out of there if you know you're in for some really bad stuff, peeps. Anyway, guys, I'm going to save up real quick, and when I'm done with that, we'll continue further into the dungeon. So, I'll see you guys in there. Okay, guys, listen up. There has been a few mistakes made in this playthrough that you're looking at right now. If you noticed, I am currently wearing black armor compared to the no armor setup that I had earlier on. And the reason for that is because the original footage of this game did not get captured. So while the audio is still there, like it ain't no thing, the actual recording, like the video portion of this game here, didn't get captured. So all the things I did and explained in that part of the playthrough there doesn't mean a thing. Unless I can mimic everything from the get-go, there's no way I'm going to be able to like just sync the audio to it. Why? Because I also saved my game once I got up to that point. And this idiot didn't bother to make a second save file just in case. So what I'm doing right now, instead of just skipping all the way to the end, which I legit could at this point, I'm going to show you what I did during that recording so you're not left out of the loop, and just tell you what I found in these treasure chests. Starting with the one you see right there, that contains the final wind element. And this here contains Ravor. And I do apologize if I sound pretty tilted at the moment, because I actually had some pretty good dialogue going. I mean, I even got real with you guys for a bit and talked about things that I wouldn't even dare talk about on YouTube ever, because that's just a personal rule I have. But nope, I guess that's gonna happen in another video, or I suppose I'm really not in the mood to be doing that right now. Why am I even killing these guys? They don't mean anything. If you drop down here, I'm gonna show you guys a little shortcut so you're not trudging through this entire dungeon. First off, you want to come up here and get the best armor in the game, alright? Next, you're going to want to go all the way over here to the right. Alright, I'm gonna show you the reason why. If you've noticed at the bottom left corner of the screen, above my health, where the accessory slot is, like right next to my armor, there's an interesting silver bell item there. What that item allows me to do is kill these enemies and like permanently. So you equip that bell. Here, I'm gonna show you what happens if I do it without that bell on. I mean, technically I already showed it in the previous video, but just in case. Hang on, give me a minute. Die. See that? They're not even disappearing like regular enemies. They're gonna come back to life, like you see right now. But with this bell on, which you find in this treasure chest, as stated earlier, they all drop like flies, permanently. Anyway, so I'm gonna jump cut back to where we last were, and I'll see you guys there. Oh, by the way, if you are thinking about running away from this enemy, I'll show you what happens when you do. Dragon Hit comes out, it'll chase you down and try to shoot you. And that's pretty much all it's gonna do. Other than that, it's really not much of a huge threat. Their attacks are pretty easy to avoid. And that's pretty much the end of that enemy's, what was it, weak point or whatever that I gotta talk about there. Again, I'm really tilted, so if I seem really out of focus, that's the reason why. You know the reason why, I said it earlier. Actually, there's no point in even jump cutting, because I spent that entire time talking about the enemy, so I guess we're all the way back here, might as well keep going. So anyway, oh right, that treasure chest that I walked past earlier, you can just rewind the video to see it. That contains a hammer that you're gonna need to create the best shield in the game. Before you do that, make sure you have 1,000 Ravelor, and you'll be able to find plenty of that in this dungeon. And you'll be able to get that, and you'll be able to get the best shield in the game. And from that point on, you can go right on ahead and upgrade your equipment to the best of their ability. Now, I spent the entire game not upgrading all of my equipment except for the sword, because I wanted to ensure that I had enough Ravelor to basically upgrade my equipment to the best of its ability, which is what I'm rocking right now. Oh, and you see that asshole down there? You want to kill him as often as possible. You'll fight more of him near the end of the dungeon, and the reason for that is because he drops more Ravelor, and he also drops a lot of the XP. So you definitely want to kill him as often as possible, but be wary, he does hit like a truck. And when he's in a group of those things all together, it can get pretty hectic. By the way, you see that treasure chest down there while I'm trying to kill this enemy here? That contains your final... Wow, the book was still flying around. Anyway, that contains your final Earth gem right there. Now, let's continue on, because at this point, it's going to be a straight shot. There really isn't anything cryptic in this final dungeon. It is as straightforward of a final dungeon as you can get. The only thing you're going to be dealing with at this point is enemies that hit like trucks or have really weird like attack patterns. Honestly, your only threat... Oh, by the way, more Ravelor. Your only threat, as you can see here, are the big thug-looking enemies that I talked about earlier, and these flower plant thingies, because their attacks do at least 30 damage a piece, depending on your defense. And the big dudes just hit hard as mess. My goodness. By the way, there's more Ravelor up there. Oh, wow. I may have to kill these guys, actually, because there's a time jump that I gotta do here. And I can't just brute force my way up, much to my dismay. So let me equip this and stand still, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm done healing. Oh, my goodness. Please, stop. Okay, good. Anyway, I'll be back. Alright, anyway, I am back now. Oh, and another thing. Once you get the silver bell accessory, you legit do not have a reason to take that accessory off. Because, like, there's really nothing else that you need on right now aside from that. Anyway, I'm just gonna bum rush my way through this place and get all the... Oh lordy, avoid that. And get all the way down here. And guess what? We've reached the end of the dungeon. So, let's continue on with the show, shall we?